Oh, sorry. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Nelly. This channel is all about dreams, lifestyle, spiritual minimalism, and faith. Please make sure you like and subscribe and turn on that post notification so that you can see more of this video. Nobody can steal your destiny. It can just be delayed. Your destiny is what you were called to be, what God called you to be. When you were born, your destiny was already there. God knew you before you were formed. Today we're going to be talking about how your destiny can be delayed. People can steal your destiny without you realizing it. You will never understand why your destiny is stolen, but people out there can steal your destiny. If you are a child of God, your destiny can be restored. In 2 Corinthians 2 verse 12 says, we have received God's Spirit so you can know the wonderful things that God has given you. These are the things that God has given us for free, our purpose, why we are here. We have received God's Spirit, not the world's spirit, what God has freely given us. These are the things that God has given us, our purpose, things that are given us for free. In Psalm 33 verse 11 shows God's purpose will always stand. Our destiny is God's plan. God will always find a way so that He fulfills His plan. Sometimes we miss it. Many people are living lives that are not theirs because their destiny has been stolen. When God calls you, the enemy doesn't want you to walk in your destiny. He becomes very crafty about it. So you need to pay attention to how the enemy comes, because the enemy has come to steal, kill, and destroy. The enemy is very crafty, so sometimes he will attack you while you're sleeping through your dreams. In most cases, when you've got a big destiny, when God has called you for bigger things, there are things that you don't enjoy as a child, and you find yourself not understanding why are you behaving like that. Maybe you just become a loner, or you just enjoy your own company. These are the things that maybe you may not realize, that as you grow older, you've got a bigger destiny that God has called you to do. In most cases, God does give you a revelation, but you need to go and you need to find out what are the things that you were called to do. The sad part is, some people, they even die without knowing their destiny. Some things you discover them at a later stage. Your environment sometimes can mold you towards your destiny. In Deuteronomy 29 verse 29, says there are secret things that only belongs to God. He does not tell us about these things. They only belongs to God. In this verse, it shows that God hides his things. When we are sleeping, God will show us some of these things in our dreams. And the enemy will come and steal those things from our dreams. You don't know, you'll be sleeping and the enemy will have access to your dreams. Sometimes God will show you your destiny in the dreams, but the enemy will come and portray as somebody else so that you can form an agreement with the enemy and your destiny is stolen. That is why it's very important when you wake up and you're not sure of a dream, whether it's coming from God or it's coming from the devil, you pray and you pray to God and thank him for showing you the dream. God has a view for your life. Your destiny and timing cannot be questioned. Only he knows it. The only thing he can do is align you towards your destiny. And you need to come to agreement and align yourself towards your destiny. Most of the time when you are dreaming, God will be telling you an indication about your life. Every dreamer dreams everything about their life. Because remember, when you're sleeping, you are in the spiritual realm. Your dreams are a reflection of who you are. Maybe you've been praying to God for finances and suddenly you have this dream whereby you've lost your purse. And when you wake up, you wake up and you talk about it, that, oh, I lost my purse, and you do not rebuke that dream. God would have answered you in the dream, but also the devil is also there to realize that God has answered you in the spiritual realm. and suddenly you wake up, you don't rebuke that dream. It means that whatever that you've been praying to God for, God answered it, but you did not rebuke the devil. Or maybe you find yourself losing a car in a dream. A car is something big, or find yourself falling from a building. That represents your destiny as well, being stolen. It's something big that's being stolen. So you need to pay attention to the dream. What are you dreaming about? So God may be showing you how your destiny, it can be stolen in a dream. In 2 Corinthians 4 verse 18, Paul wrote in this verse that most of the time we focus on the things that we see, and we do not focus on the things that we cannot see. In this verse, Paul describes things that we see temporary as compared to things that we don't see. All spirits have got the same agenda. They're full of hate. They're coming here to come and steal your destiny, or to come and destroy. One thing you will start noticing is things that start happening in your life. God would have showed you in your dreams way back, but you don't notice it. Things begin to start happening in your life that you also don't understand. You try a business and the business is not moving, and you notice a certain pattern all the time, but you don't understand what is happening. You start a business, your business just dies. You borrow money from people to start a business, and even that business doesn't manufacture. When things are not moving in your life, you need to pray to God and find out what is happening. And because God loves all his children, he will reveal these things in your dream. He will reveal these things in your life. But the thing is, we want God to reveal to us in black and white. Like, what I mean in black and white, we always want God to reveal to us in a way that we understand. God does not work like that. God speaks to us in parables, and God speaks to us in symbols. That is why he wants you to have a relationship with him, so that you can find out, what does he mean? What does he mean when my car has been stolen? First of all, maybe you don't even have a car. A car would represent you. What does it mean when my passport is stolen? And first of all, I haven't traveled, because I don't travel. I don't have a passport. But I dreamt my passport has been stolen. God will use things that we use on our daily lives to represent you, because your passport represents your identity. So that is why God will never speak to you and say, my child, your destiny is being stolen. No, it doesn't work like that. Even in the Bible, God spoke to them in parables. They never even understood what he was saying. So that is the relationship you need to have with God, so that even if you don't dream, then you're in serious problems, because you never know what is the issue with your life. You could have been moving towards your destiny, but you're still sitting in the same place. Nothing is moving in your life. It's just like seeing yourself signing a document in a dream. What are you signing? When you wake up, you know that you've been signing in the dream. Are you signing your life out? This dream represents that you are going to be in debt. The devil wants you to be in debt. The devil wants you to start owing this person and that person. Somebody will tell you that there's a quick business that is making money, and you start putting your very last money. You keep borrowing money from one person to another to try and nurse a business that is not fair, that you think in your mind it's gonna work, and it doesn't work, because you are not moving anyway towards your destiny, because you have signed some document in a dream without you realizing it, and the devil will look at you and laugh at you and just love it. Then you find yourself in trouble. You find yourself in the same WhatsApp group with the devil, because that's what the devil wants. You are in his contact list, because you sign things in the dream without you realizing it. You need to challenge the devil. You need to start waking up and challenge the devil and rebuke the devil. Tell the devil you are aware of what his plans are. Tell the devil you're not going to end up being in debt. Challenge him. It's your destiny. You need to challenge him. Another dream that is very important too, that you need to take seriously, is to see your hair being cut in a dream. When you see your hair represents your glory. We see that in the Judges 16 verse 17, where Samson lost his power and he lost his strength when his hair was cut off. You know what? Your dreams, things that you know that they are representing your life and your destiny, you need to keep them in your heart. Don't just spreading things and telling everyone, like what Samson did. When you see hair in a dream, it represents your strength, and it represents, when you see a dream about your hair being cut off, it represents your wisdom and glory. God may be warning you in a dream that your destiny is about to be stolen. Maybe it's an idea that you've shared with somebody, maybe a close friend, that maybe you want to start a business, and you somebody you know, or maybe it could be the enemy listening and you want to share this idea. This will bring suffering. If you see your hair being stolen in a dream, this brings suffering. Don't share your ideas with everyone. Maybe people you call your friends and even your family, or maybe the enemy could be listening. God may also show you in a dream that your destiny is about to be stolen. Sometimes God will show you your shoes being stolen in a dream. When you're dreaming about shoes being stolen in a dream, your shoes represents your journey in life. When you see your shoes being stolen in a dream, it represents that your destiny is being stolen. You need to also wake up and, in fact, all these dreams you need to wake up and ask and tell the devil you are aware of what's happening, and rebuke those dreams. It's like seeing your shoes being buried. Somebody may be burying a shoe. I mean, it's even in real life, you'll wonder why a person is burying shoes. If you are seeing somebody burying shoes, digging a hole and burying shoes, your shoes in a dream, it represents that you'll become stagnant. Nothing is going to move in your life. They are burying you. They're burying your destiny. So you need to pay attention to what's happening in your dream. Pay attention to every single detail. Whatever that you remember in a dream, ask the Holy Spirit to remind you what you have dreamed. So it's important to understand your dreams so that you remove yourself from the devil's playground, because your dreams are very important and everyone has a destiny. This is why your destiny can be delayed without you realizing it. We see that in Ephesians 1 verse 3 to 4. These are blessings that were given to us from God from the time we were born. These are blessings that were assigned to us. These are blessings that will lead us towards our destinies. These are blessings that were assigned to us even before we were born. Sometimes you don't even get to your destiny. You end up dying without you getting into your destiny. So we need to fight Satan, especially when it comes to our destiny, because our destinies are very important, and just as much as our dream lives. Our dream life shows us who we are, who we are called to be. That is why God is always showing us every day. So if you don't remember your dreams, then you might lose out in a lot of things. You might lose out in what you're called to be. When Larry was 22, God showed him a dream where it changed his life. Today, this dream is called Google. So when God shows you a dream, and you need to protect it, and when the devil is trying to steal that dream from you, You need to wake up and rebuke that dream, because your destiny is what you are called to do. It's very important to do that. When God shows you a dream of your destiny being stolen, you need to take it very seriously. It's very important to protect your destiny, because your destiny is what you are called to be, what you're called to do.